everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be giving you a little bit of a bathroom tour. I'm going to show you where I get ready every day. I'm going to show you my vanity area and my sink area. We're going to get into my cabinets. And the reason for this is that, as you probably already know, the Sephora VIB sale has started today for Rouge members, and then next week will be for all of the beauty insiders. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you through my most used places in my bathroom and just show you exactly all the products I use every single day. I could make you an hour-long video on all my favorite Sephora products, but I thought to make it go a little bit faster and be a little bit more fun, I was going to do something different. And I'm just gonna like open up my drawers and show you what I use. So I'm not gonna talk about each item for very long, but you are gonna know that it's really good because it's right there, easy for me to grab because I use it all the time. So let me show you my area of the bathroom. Oh, and also if you don't follow me on Instagram, then you probably haven't seen, I chopped all of my hair off. I don't even know how many inches we took off, but I was just dying for a change. I was feeling courageous and wanted to do something fun and a little bit sassy, and I am loving my hair. I really don't even think that my hairdresser wanted to do it. She kept trying to talk me out of it, but I'm loving it. I fixed it this morning and I still have a long way to go on like how to fix it. But yeah, it was so quick and easy, and I'm just loving all the volume and texture that short hair gives. Loving it. Okay, so let me show you the bathroom. Okay, so here is my vanity area in the bathroom, and then my sink is over here. So I'm gonna show you everything in this right here. This is my everyday makeup drawer, everyday makeup products. I've got some good stuff in here. This is my hair drawer. And then I've got all of my everyday skincare laid out right here. So we're gonna go through all that. We should probably start here since this is where I go first thing in the morning and last thing at night is my skincare. So I'm just gonna point out everything that I get at Sephora. So the first is my cleansing oil to take my makeup off at night. So I use the Tatcha Pure One Step Cleansing Oil, and I love this stuff. It is a little bit pricey, but I'm very picky about the consistency of my cleansing oil, and I love this one. Let's see, I also use this every other night. The Peter Thomas Roth AHA BHA Acne Clearing Gel. I actually just started using this, and this is like a travel size I got in a kit. But I purchased this because I used to be a faithful user, of the Max Complexion Correction Pads, but these just got to be way too dry, and there's so much alcohol in these. I had to stop using them. So I got this kit that had a bunch of acne fighting stuff in it, and this is the exact same stuff as this. It has the same amount of salicylic acid and the same amount of glycolic acid as these pads, only with like little or no alcohol in it. So I've really been enjoying this. This I am currently not using because I'm using a retinoid, but I've loved this in the past. This is actually my second or third bottle, so I highly recommend this for a really good, deep cleansing face mask. This is the eye cream I've been using. I love it. I've never found an eye cream that I love enough to use every single night, but I use this every night now because I love it so much. The Clinique All About Eyes Rich. Be sure and get the rich one if you have really dry eyes. But it is so nice and rich, but it doesn't clog my pores. It doesn't give me milia. There's no stinging, no burning with this, and it is priced really well for an eye cream. Okay, this is not priced really well. This is some La Mer, the Moisturizing Soft Cream. I love this stuff. I'm addicted, but I'm not gonna repurchase this sale. I just cannot pay this much for a 0.5 ounce anymore. It's, yeah, half an ounce. As much as I love it, this is like the third bottle that I've purchased. I've just got to take a break for a while, but it is so moisturizing, so good. So I've got to get me some more moisturizer. It's just not going to be able to be this one. This is my nighttime moisturizer because this is my daytime moisturizer, the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face. I love this. I just want something a little bit more rich at night, but this one is such a good under makeup moisturizer. It just sinks in beautifully and moisturizes so well. And this one is not near as pricey. It's still a little bit pricey, but you get a lot more, nearly 2 ounces. So I love this stuff. It smells so fresh too, so it's really nice in the mornings. I think that's all from Sephora. Oh, this little bitty guy here, the Drunk Elephant Virgin Marula Luxury Face Oil. I love using this when my skin is really dry. I will layer it on top of all of my skincare and my moisturizer to just kind of lock it all in, and it's really good at just adding another layer of moisture, and it doesn't clog my pores or cause acne or anything. So I use that on occasion. So that is all of my skincare for morning and night. Most of this I use at night. I only apply moisturizer and maybe a little bit of acne spot treatment if I have acne. I pretty much stick to my skincare because I know I love it and I have to be consistent. All right, let's head over here to the vanity and we'll get all into my makeup drawer. Push this back. Okay, so this is my everyday makeup organization drawer. I say everyday because this right here, this big drawer right here, full of makeup. I know I have a problem. So this is my go-to, like, easy access everyday makeup that I use all the time. So I first start over here with my beauty blender. I don't really think I'd recommend this case. The mesh case with a zipper I think is a lot better. So I'll link that one, but this is just a plastic case. This one is better for travel, but I just keep my beauty blender in there. Of course I'd recommend a beauty blender. I guess I forgot to mention that these also are more of my everyday face products, and then these are in-season lipsticks. I don't use all of these all of the time, but I change them out with the seasons. Foundations I reached for the most are the Dior Backstage Face and Body. I love it so much. I have 2 colors, and then I love the Dior Air Flash as well. These 2 back here are drugstore. They don't carry Chanel. Wouldn't exactly recommend this. Too Faced Peach Perfect is really good. I just cannot find a good shade match. Love the Glam Glow Glow Setter Spray. I haven't used this in a long time. I need to. I used it like every day at one point, but I just keep it sitting there so that I would reach for it more. Oh, this is really good. The First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Cream. My go-to body moisturizer. I use it on my legs and my hands. I also use it when I self-tan on my elbows and ankles and all that kind of stuff. Just a really good body moisturizer that doesn't upset my sensitive skin. Okay, this drawer also has foundations I use every day. The Natasha Denona one is good. It's just really expensive. I don't know. It's a really good foundation, but I just had a problem for some reason with it being expensive. Although, I mean, hello, Dior, and the Air Flash is super expensive, but I like them better, and for some reason think they're more worth it than this one. Oh, the Dior Dream Skin Fresh and Perfect Cushion. I know I hauled this, and I really do love it for no makeup days. Like, I'll wear this to the gym. I'll use this whenever I just need to even out my skin just a little and don't have anything else on. It has been perfect for that. Concealers are in here, but my favorite is the Revolution, which they don't have. These concealers are good, but they're discontinued. I wouldn't recommend the Shape Tape. Don't really like it. They don't carry MAC. So I think that's it for this drawer. I need to take this out. The Tarte Creaseless I ended up not loving, but I love the new Revolution. Next up is powders and bronzers. I use this every day. It's the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. I'm pretty sure they reformulated this because the old one is on like discount sites. I think it's on Nordstrom Rack, but this is the new version and it is so good. If you want an undetectable setting powder, this one is undetectable. It just doesn't look powdery. It doesn't cling to like those little fine baby hairs on your face. It's just really good. Also love this Hourglass Veil setting powder if you like more of a non-matte finish. It's not shimmery at all and it's not dewy or anything, but it's just a really good non-powdery, non-matte looking. The Becca Hydra Mist, I loved it at first so much, but it's like it almost dries out and it doesn't work the same. So I wouldn't recommend this because it just doesn't work the same over time. This is my favorite like bronzer contour, the Hourglass. I use Nude Bronze Light because I'm super fair, but they have so many good colors. This one is expensive, but let me tell you, it is worth the money. I use it every single day. So it's gonna last a really long time too. This one is Blushes and Highlights. They don't have Chanel at Sephora, but this Marc Jacobs Air Blush in Flesh and Fantasy is perfect. It is the perfect nude, go with any makeup look. I love it. It's not too shimmery, even though it has like the glow part down here. It's really, really good, and I highly recommend this one for just everybody. I also love the Hourglass blushes. I don't know if they still have this little set. I'll have to look and see, and I'll link it if they do. But you can buy them individually, and the colors are so beautiful. The formula is what is the best. I use this one all the time, mixed with a little bit of this one in the summer, and then this one is so beautiful in fall and winter. It's just like a plummy color, but it doesn't come off too dark on your skin. I didn't realize this would be so hard to do one-handed. Okay, I don't know, they don't have that particular highlight at Sephora. But they do have the Smashbox, what's it called? Spotlight palette. Love this for highlighting. Oh great, I just dug into it. But I can actually use all 3 colors in this. This one is for the lighter skin tones. This one is beautiful when I'm a little bit lighter, when I'm self-tan, and then when I really want to go out on the town, this one is more glittery. And I also like it on the body, like on the top of the shoulders or the collarbone. But love all 3 of these. It's a beautiful formula. This Burberry blush, it's not in here because I use it every day. It's in here because I need to be using it. It was expensive, but I barely ever use it. I don't know, it is a pretty color. Cameo blush number 2. So I need to start using that more, but it's not one of my everyday favorites. I am really not big into eyeshadows, so I can fit most of what I use all the time in this drawer. I love the Naked 1 and Naked 2 palettes, despite most people's opinions of them. This is my great everyday color. It's the Laura Mercier Shadow Stick in Au Naturel. It's just a perfect all over lid color that you can throw on and go. If you don't want like the full naked palettes, these are my favorite 2 transition shades, and they're both in those palettes. This one is the shade Naked. Just a really good neutral transition shade. It's not too warm and not too cool. So if you don't want to buy the full palette, the Naked shade in the single, and then the shade Tease is a cool toned transition shade. If you don't want to buy the full Naked 2 palette and you want a cool toned shadow, this one is beautiful. This is one of my all-time favorite shades. So I love Tease. I have a Tom Ford palette back there, but honestly, I just can't recommend it for the money. This shade right here, this lightest shade, keeps falling out of the palette. Like for that much money, don't fall out. That's my favorite palette though, but they don't have it at Sephora. All right, eyes, I'm just gonna take this out, put it down here. Let's see, what is at Sephora? I love the Urban Decay 24/7 eyeliner pencils. As you can see, this one is like almost down to the nub. Lancome Monster Big Mascara was really good. I did enjoy it. However, I didn't like it better than my L'Oreal Lash Paradise. So I'm gonna stick with this one and not repurchase this. I use the Anastasia Brow Gel. It's really good, just an everyday staple, along with the Anastasia Brow Wiz. I love that as well. Then for like fall lipsticks, let's see what's here from Sephora. So this is a Bite Beauty lipstick in the shade Pepper. It's really beautiful. Another Bite Beauty lipstick. This one is in the shade Chai. They do carry Charlotte Tilbury now, so Kim KW is a really good nude lipstick. And then Marc Jacobs lip glosses. These are great. This is one of my favorites for fall. This is called Love Drunk. And then of course the Marc Jacobs lip gloss sticks. Those are in my purse. I forgot to go get everything out of my purse. But those I would highly recommend. Those are so used that they're in my purse. And then this drawer up here is for like lip glosses and liquid lipsticks. Ones that aren't like in a bullet tube. Love the Bare Minerals matte liquid lipsticks. I have quite a few in here. This is actually what I have on today. The Bare Minerals matte liquid lipstick in Icon. It's a really pretty fall color, like a darker nude. Bite Beauty liquefied lipsticks. I don't use these as much anymore, but the shade Chutney for fall is just perfect. I can't get enough of it. Also the shade Demi Glace. I use this every time I get ready, the Dior Lip Maximizer. It really does just plump up your lips, hydrate them, and then I dab it off to put on my lipstick afterwards. So I use this while I'm getting ready. And the rest, oh, these you can get at Sephora. The lip liners. Love Charlotte Tilbury lip liners. I recommend getting any color that you want, but my favorites are Pillow Talk and Iconic Nude. Yep, I think that's it for Sephora. I could get into this drawer, but these aren't as heavily used as everything I showed you. So I'm just gonna show you the stuff that I really use. Okay, in this cabinet, let's go for everyday brushes. I'll show you the ones from Sephora. A Sephora Angled Blush Brush. Use it every day. Then I also use the Sephora Featherweight Complexion Brush. I actually use this for my setting powder. It's very small, but it's very densely packed, and I can just lightly pack it on the top, and I don't know, it just goes on beautifully. I really like this one. So those are my 2 Sephora brushes. And so the rest of the brushes I use, I don't think that you can get at Sephora. Up from that is hair care. I love the brand IGK. They have just stolen my heart with their products, but the Direct Flight Multitasking Dry Shampoo is my favorite. I will be repurchasing another one of these. If you have really, really dirty hair and need like heavy duty, the First Class Charcoal Detox Dry Shampoo is so good. I have a smaller bottle of it just in case I have like a really dirty hair day. So I like having that one as a backup. I'm still trying this out, the Good Behavior Protein Smoothing Spray. I don't know how I feel about it yet, but I did not hate it the first time I used it. I think I just have to like learn how much I need. The Way Hair Oil. Now usually I don't use a hair oil, but look at how much I've used of that. I use it every time I blow dry my hair and I love it. It's not greasy at all. It really sinks into your hair and smooths it. I can't get enough of this stuff. It smells really good. I'm just surprised at how much I love it just because I'm not usually into hair oils, but this one was great. Don't think you can buy Oribe at Sephora, and I use a drugstore hairspray and have for like 15 years. Now there's a couple things up here on this shelf that I do use all the time. One is this Kate Somerville Eradicate. The Eradicate Acne Treatment. It's the one where you dip the Q-tip in the solution down into the pink powder and pull it out and put it on your blemishes. It really does work. It will either dry them up or bring them to a head really quickly. Can't live without that stuff. And then I just discovered these. The Laneige Water Pocket Sheet Mask. Now they have several different ones. This one is the Skin Relief. I've never tried it, but I have tried the one called, I think it's called Water Bank. The Water Bank is for moisture, and it seriously moisturizes my skin so well. These are $6. The type of sheet that it is also a little bit different than I've ever used. It clung really, really good to my skin. So I'm going to be purchasing more of the Laneige Water Bank Sheet Mask. This is like my sheet mask section, can you tell? Also love the Tatcha Luminous Dewy Skin Mask. This one is a little bit expensive, but I keep going back to it. It's also really good at moisturizing. Your skin just looks so beautiful the next day. So I kind of just save these when I have a special occasion the next day or just want my skin to look really, really good. I haven't used this one yet. This is the Luminous Deep Hydration Eye Mask. So I can't say whether I like them or not, but I love the other one so much that I pick up the eye mask for a special occasion as well. I have a lot of Sephora sheet masks. Y'all know I love to keep those on hand. This one, however, I am repurchasing more of, the Avocado Hand Mask. It's been so good at healing and keeping my hands from cracking and being so dry in the winter. So I want to pick up a couple more, knowing that the really colder months are coming up. So that is it for that cabinet. We covered the top of my vanity. Oh, there's one more thing over here. This is my Aquise hair towel. I cannot live without this thing. I got this at one of the sales, was it last year? And honestly, I take this when I travel. I love it so much. It stays on your head so good, and it takes out so much of the water out of your hair. So I'll leave it in for as long as I can before I blow dry. And it just cuts my blow dry time because it absorbs water so well, and it doesn't like rough up your hair. The kind of material is very smooth and really good to your hair. So I cannot live without this thing. I would highly recommend it. It makes a great gift as well. And last drawer before we go, this is my hair drawer, and please excuse it. Oh my gosh, it's so bad. But let's see what's in here. There is a ton of Invisibobbles in here. These are the originals. We have my favorites, which are the slim version. Those are really, really good at holding. I have some of the power versions. I mean, this is how much I love them. Look at how many are in here, and there's like more back here. I love the Invisibobble. It's like the only thing I use on my hair anymore. More back here. The only other thing that I use on my hair are these Slip Silk Scrunchies. Love them so much. I have two for me and one for my daughter. This is what I sleep in all the time. It's worth the money, let me just tell you. You'll become addicted, especially if you have frizzy hair or hair that dents easily. This doesn't dent nearly as bad, and it doesn't frizz up your hair. So I love that. So that is it for my little vanity tour and showing you my most used products. Hopefully this was helpful in just seeing what I use over and over again and showing you the specific things that are from Sephora that you can get on sale. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I'm going to leave all of the details for the Sephora sale down below. I don't think I'm going to be getting a whole lot from the sale, but I'm definitely going to do a haul and a mini review on everything I pick up once I get my order in next week. So be looking for that haul video next week, and I hope that you all have a great weekend, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.